tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. It ain't about X and O's. It's about Jims and Joes. He was Michael Jackson playing with a bunch of Tito Jacksons. This team, they're not very good, as I told you from the first day of the season. But to come out and play like wussies, they're not contenders. We're better than our record. No, you're not. You are what you are. I was wrong.
Oh, I love that.
I was bamboozled. I was hoodwinked.
No, we were bamboozled and hoodwinked.
Turn off your damn television. I'm not going to change.
Got going on. The Lakers losing to the Rockets, but the story of the night is the guy you see right there, Andre Ingram. And we are so happy that you've taken the time to join us here, because we've been eating your story up tonight, man. And I think everybody who watched this game felt something special for you after 10 years in the D-League/G League and getting a chance to play. I guess take me back to how you got the word that this was going to happen, how the Lakers told you.
Yeah, it was actually supposed to be an exit interview. I was prepared to go in there and talk about our D-League season, and my bags were already packed. I was supposed to leave the next afternoon, I think, and I'm talking to the coaches, and we're having an interview like normal, and Rob and Magic walk in, and I knew something was up at that point. And a lot of little things they did. Camera crews following me. I was like, this isn't the normal exit interview, but we'll see what happens. When Rob and Magic walked in, I mean, all the emotions you would think. I was like, this could be it. So, I hadn't checked out mentally yet, thankfully, because I don't do that until I get home. So I was still here, and yeah, man, it was amazing. It was everything you think it was.
And you walk into the arena tonight with your wife and your daughters, and I mean, did it just get better step by step from there to the layup line to getting into the game? I mean, take me through that.
It did. I was wondering at what point it would, really hit me. I was thinking, after I get up and down the court a couple of times, because then it's basketball, is what you've always done. But yeah, it was something about actually taking them out there on the court, and the court just seemed a bit brighter, and got out there for team warm-ups, and the crowd is going crazy. It was electric. It was energized. It was I don't know, something came over me. It's just a feeling, and yeah, it just kept getting better. And then coach subbed me in, and at that point I was I felt pretty relaxed. I was Kuzma was asking me, was you nervous? And I'm like, I think I'm okay. I didn't know really how to feel, but no, it turned out well. It did get better with every step, you could say.
Mr. Ingram, to Shaq here. After you had the conversation with Magic before the game, did you go home? Did you take a nap? Did you dream about this moment where you hit your first 3 shots? I mean, take me back to your mindset.
Yeah, to be honest, I couldn't do anything. I wasn't hungry. I couldn't really sleep. I couldn't really, get a hold on things. But I didn't want to try to. I just wanted to feel it. Yeah, so once I talked to Magic and everything, I don't know, just emotions were flowing, and I didn't want to stop it. And just kept saying to myself, when you get on the court, you're going to be okay. It's what you've always done. So, yeah, I mean, that was the feeling after Magic talked to me. I forgot your second part of your question. Sorry about that.
Hey, so I got number one, congratulations. You made every basketball player proud today, number one. Secondly, when you got the information, did you call your wife, or did you wait to go home and tell her?
No, they made me call her while I was there. And like I tell everybody, I don't know what she said. All I heard was screaming. I honestly can't tell you what I said. They were just screaming. She was overjoyed. My mom happened to be there. She was overjoyed. She was praising, praying like we do. So it was excellent, man. Just a raw reaction. It was everything I wanted to do, but couldn't do it in that atmosphere. But they did it for me. It was cool. It was really cool.
Andre, again, congratulations. And I think the admiration from the players around the league, even tonight, and even here that we at the desk, because we all know, maybe with the exception of Shaq and Charles and guys like that, that we all could have been in that same position that you're in. Being at the right place at the right time has a lot to do with how great you can be as a player and coaching staff. But I want to ask this, because I asked everyone here, I said, what's your time limit? How long would you have waited? Shaq said, I think, 4 years. Charles said 2. or vice versa. I said my limit would have been like a college year, 4 years. Was there ever a year that you said, I'm not coming back, I'm not going to do it?
Yeah, it happened within that 10-year span. It happened. You know, my story is endurance. The full story of it is, but there were times, of course, that it didn't seem like it would happen. I kept coming back because I genuinely felt I was close, like, you know, each year. And so I passed up a lot of overseas opportunities. I wanted to play in this league. I knew that from the start. And I always felt like the D-League or G-League was the best route. And so I was gonna keep at it until I couldn't physically, which I feel great, or until my wife said, come on home. So yeah, I mean, it was, I was just gonna keep going. That's all it was. And I don't know when the actual stopping point was, but yeah, I could honestly say we were getting kind of close.
Well, so wait, so you're a teacher also?
I do tutoring. Mathematics is also a passion of mine. To keep that part of the brain going, I would tutor during the D-League and G-League seasons online and Skype. I do it in the off season as well. That's a true joy of mine. It's mostly middle and high school kids and preparing them for you know, college SATs, ACTs, stuff like that. So, yeah, man, it's a joy of mine.
Well, I got some kids I'm gonna send to you in the Smith household, and we live in Los Angeles. We'll give you two. Shaq got kids in LA, so we are now donating to the Andre Ingram Mathematics Foundation by sending our kids to yours.
And I want you to help Shaq get his GED.
I think he's good, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
And lastly, as we let you go, I mean, it's the Clippers tomorrow night, but that's back-to-back. You going to ask for rest?
I'm about to do that right now. I need every bit of it. Yeah, I need every bit of it. Thank you guys, man.
Charles told me to tell you if you get 50 tomorrow, he'll donate 200,000.
He might be all right.
Hey, man, you made us proud tonight. Congratulations. Enjoy this.
You sure did.
Thank you guys, man. I appreciate that, y'all. I really do. Thank y'all.
Loved having you on, and nice going, man. That's good. That's good to see, man. That was awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Here are the highlights of this one, and a little bit of what he's talked about here, seeing Magic and getting the word that he was going to get his NBA debut and play the last two games and come off the bench. And nice words from Chris Paul there, and first chance
On that first shot.
He's got a quick, awkward release, and I think that's what makes it difficult. But I watched those D-League highlights after he got called up, and I saw the thing on Instagram. I said, well, let me watch a couple of games. And it's an awkward shot that goes in very, very often.
I'll tell you what, he wasn't shy. He was getting it up tonight.
That's right. I wouldn't be shy either. I'm like, what you gonna do? Send me back?
Yeah, they gonna cut me.
You gonna send me back? I know you.
Oh, this is
the downside of the night for Houston right here in a winning on a winning night when Luc Mbah a Moute separates or dislocates the shoulder.
He's no golfer, I see. Snap that back in.
Did not return.
Oh, on your, that's literally on your head, Shannon, bro. That was literally on your head.
Oh, bully ball, I love it.
Julius Randle action.
Bully ball.
Tell you what,
Oh!
see, you be hating on Clint Capella. That's he's been knocking on this guy.
Nobody's hating on Capella.
Capella would have gave it to you.
Ingram again for three.
Just like
Mike gave it to you in the finals.
He had 19 points, 6 out of 8, 4 out of 5 from deep.
Oh, this is just play. They just screwing around right here.
This is not
Come on, man. Come on, see,
Dance.
you gotta follow right there. Hey, Jack, can I hear that? Can I get an amen, Shaq? What you gotta do?
Now he's
you
going
got a flagrant.
You gotta get a flagrant, Kenny.
Yeah, you
gotta get a flagrant.
Have you thrown it through your leg?
Right here.
Oh, yeah, you gotta get a flagrant right here when he just messing with you.
Yeah, right there.
Automatic.
Oh,
Flagrant
come
right
on,
now.
man. Somebody,
Flagrant
come on,
right here.
man. Stop it. Just knock the hell out of him, then.
Right before the playoff. Let them know how it's going to
Don't
be.
be playing around.
Give me some more Andre Ingram. There you go. A little
I tell you
floater.
what, man, the Rockets made me so mad in the last 5 minutes of this game. Just
You know he shoot like
casual.
Kenny?
Man, in 5 minutes, nobody on the team.
No, but do
You know he shoot like a little bit Michael Adams. Remember Michael Adams?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Good call.
Very good.
But I just hate the way they were turning the ball over.
Chuck, this the last game.
No, man.
Yeah,
Those
And they won easy.
I know that.
It's not habits that's going
Chuck,
to
you don't care about this game.
Bad habits follow you, man.
Oh, they
Yeah,
don't.
you do follow me around a lot.
105-99 is the final as the Rockets go to 65-16.
Worry too much, Chuck.
I worry, man. Bad habits. Teams with bad habits make me
Worry.
nervous.
This game meant nothing.
I mean, this team, I'm looking
They've
at
only
their-
lost 16 games, Chuck.
They're 21-3 since the All-Star break.
They're 21-3 is following them.
And you're saying because they turned the ball over in a game against the Lakers.
I'm
who
saying they
rely on
turned the ball
nobody.
over 5 or 6 times in a row. That's not going to work against the elite team. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think you're
By the time
100%
they
right.
get to
I know I'm right.
They'll be
No,
polished.
he's 100% right.
I know
Oh,
I'm
stop
But I
it. This
wouldn't
game ain't matter.
I'm
Cut it out.
this is Rockets.
I'm saying this.
I told you I'm on the Rockets bandwagon.
This game
But when
did not
you
count.
got bad habits.
Oh, stop it.
They don't show up against the Lakers because the Lakers stink.
They got a
Bro,
bad
they went
habit.
21-3 since the All-Star break.
got a
No,
bad
but
habit
that's
of
what I'm
winning.
saying.
They
He's
got.
right because those are bad habits. But I'm just telling you, Chuck, Tim Quarterman, Nene, Gerald Green, and those, they won't be on the floor.
No, James
The
Harden. James
6
Harden had
minutes of
those
the game.
turnovers.
And
Harden
last
had
minute
those
of them,
turnovers.
they won't be there, man.
You go
James
over
Harden
there
had those
panicking.
turnovers. I was watching the
Stop
game for
panicking.
that. They had a 16-point lead. They turned the ball over 6 times in a row. That's all I'm saying.
Did they win? Yes, they won.
They're playing the Lakers.
So big
It
doings
don't matter.
tomorrow night. So you got that Portland.
panicking.
You got that Portland game with Utah. That's big for the 3 seed. You got Minnesota, Denver for the final playoff spot in the West. Winner gets in, loser.
Minnesota is a lock.
They're a lock. Denver's been playing great.
Hey,
So winner gets in,
Minnesota's
loser
a lock.
Bet it.
Winner gets in,
Hey,
loser
and not only
knocked
that,
out.
Portland is a lock.
It's basically a
Take your line on
playoff game.
yourself.
Hey,
Game 7.
Let's
Yeah.
go, Mike.
Portland and Minnesota are locks tomorrow night.
Denver's good.
Portland and Minnesota.
Yeah, they gonna both win tomorrow night.
Game is where again, Ernie?
Minnesota and Portland.
Where is the game at?
Games are in Minnesota and Portland.
You, like, you have to ask Ernie. I just told you.
I don't trust your judgment.
And NBA League Pass.
Information.
Got Toronto, Miami, Denver,
I
Minnesota,
don't know, man.
Memphis, OKC,
That's game 7, man. That's anywhere.
That
San
Minnesota's gonna
Antonio,
win.
and New Orleans.
In Big Cat, I trust.
Yeah, that's. They thought, they looked like they were in the other night, and then Denver came back to beat Portland and stay alive and set up that game. So
I'm just telling you, Minnesota's
Denver
gonna
rolling.
win.
Denver rolling right now.
Yeah. Carlisle Town's gonna punch him in the jaw tomorrow night.
when we come back,
I'll be sitting by the pool with some margaritas.
sorting out the Eastern Conference playoff matchups. In fact, right now, there are none.
I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story was